my darlings, Leslie here with another pick a card reading, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at when your loneliness will end and with whom. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at the next big relationship, the next big love that's going to make you transition from the energy of loneliness into the vibrations of love. Okay, that being said, guys, remember that this is a general reading, so only take what is going to resonate with you, leave the rest out on the table. For personal readings, you can always email me. My email is in the description box below, and don't forget to check out my Patreon out, okay, for more exclusive content and additional discounts on my personal readings. All right, my darlings, so for today's reading about when your loneliness will end and with whom, we're going to have three options. This is going to be option number 1 with this beautiful amethyst crystal. This is option number 2 with the pink quartz. And we also have option number 3 with this green fluorite crystal. So go ahead, take a deep centering breath in, concentrate, see which pile, which crystal, which option you're mostly drawn to, okay? If you need a little bit more time, pause the video, because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1 with an amethyst. Welcome to your reading, darlings. So this is going to be the message from your angels with regards to your love life. Okay, so we're going to leave it up until the end. So make sure you stick around until the end of the reading to find out what your angels want to tell you with regards to your love life. For now, let's go ahead and take a look at you. I want to take a look at your current energies, what you're currently experiencing, okay, whether there are any blocks to love, okay, what you can expect. So let's go ahead and take a look, darlings. Option number 1, what your current energies are. The Fool. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Chariot. Interesting. So I feel like you really are ready for new relationships. You guys are open for new relationships. However, with the Queen of Cups and the Chariot in reverse, there's a lot of Cancer energy. There's a lot of like Cancerian energy, Pisces, Scorpio, but a lot of Cancer energy. Okay, with the Queen of Cups being in reverse and the Chariot being in reverse, you guys are really down at the moment. This is very interesting. Like, you guys are ready for a new relationship, but it seems like you are heading down the wrong path, if that makes sense. Like, you keep heading for the same relationships over and over and over again, and like you want a new relationship. And this could be the reason like why you guys are lonely at the moment. You want something new, you think you're ready for something new, but deep down it's like this unconscious mind is really holding you back, because you have this belief that you will just end up being in the same relationship, being drained, being out of control. A lot of you're just feeling stuck, like nothing is happening. Queen of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who's emotionally needy, somebody who's lost their self-esteem, okay? They could be clingy at times. This is the indication of somebody who's like very prone to getting in codependent relationships. The Chariot over here could be indicating not moving anywhere, not getting anywhere, usually being stuck, or usually just experiencing relationships that only last a couple of months or even a couple of weeks, but leaving you drained. This could also sometimes be indicating relationships with narcissists, with abusers, and overall like stemming from a very difficult relationship with your mother, like cold or absent, or even somebody who had a lot of addictions. Okay, with the Chariot, you're not really seeing the way forward. You feel like in relationships you can't really win. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see why that is. So I have 2 number 4s over here. You guys want your stability, even when it's stability in loneliness. Okay, like you prefer to know things Like, you know, the enemy that you know is better than somebody you don't know. It's that sort of thinking that I'm seeing with you. There's also this energy where you're feeling stuck in a place where you're thinking that I can't meet somebody in a particular place where you are at the moment. Okay, and you keep fantasizing, you keep dreaming, you keep trying to manifest this person. But at the same time, you like your stability and you really don't like moving or changing things or shifting things. So it's almost like you want the world, it's like you're trying to bend the energies of the universe to fit you rather than you being flexible to the energies of the world, of the universe. Okay, so this also this vibe of you having withdrawn from the world with the Four of Swords. This could be also because of the emotional burnout, where you're just feeling like I don't have the energy to do this. And with you guys, option number one, I'm seeing it's like you want somebody to come in and give you this energy. And it rarely happens like that. It really rarely happens like this, because then again you're entering a codependent relationship where somebody is a rescuer, somebody is a victim, okay, and you don't want that, because then there is no chance of healthy relationship if you keep going into the same you know, like way of having this relationship. So for now they're saying like you guys want new relationships, you guys are ready, but the whole way of going about it, they're saying there needs to be, you need to rethink the whole thing. You need to rethink the whole thing. And it's either some of you, you're trying to really control it, like literally control the universe, control the matter, like you're really trying to bend the will of the universe to your will. Because you're actually quite, you guys could be empaths as well. And there's just this energy of not having enough resources and trying to hold on to the resources that you have. There could also be for some of you the fear of losing the stability that you have in the material world. So for example, if you think that you are in a place where there's just nobody who's suitable, or you know, you're not interested in like your own nationality, or you live in a part or area where you just don't see anybody who you would like be interested in, but at the same time you're very scared of moving. Like you think like, okay, well, if I'm gonna meet somebody, then I'm going to move. Do you see what I mean? It's a bit like the energy of being ready but not doing anything. And they're saying like you guys are ready for new relationships, but you just have to let it go. You have to let go of that pentacle. You have to let go of imagining things and get back into the real world. That's what they're saying, because sometimes with the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who's going into illusion very, very strongly. Very strongly, like literally living a life that's just in your head, or living a life that's either in the past or in the future, but there's like no connection to reality as such. Interesting. So let's go ahead and take a look whether there's somebody coming your way. Whether there's somebody coming your way with regards to your loneliness, with regards to relationships. Is there somebody coming your way? Interesting. We got the Eight of Cups. The whole thing, the whole idea of love for you, option number one, is something that's so like fleeting, that's something that's not stable, something that like you have a lot of illusions about love. That's one thing. Like you think that love is something, for some of you it's like love that's, it's something that has to be earned, something that you need to like struggle for or go through specific, like, you know, many things to get to love, but it really isn't. And with the Eight of Cups over here, you need to walk away from something. You need to shift. Like the thing is with you, option number one, you might think that, you know, love is all about having to constantly compromise and constantly like forget about yourself, and you keep thinking that you have to dissolve in this other person, and you have to be comfortable, so-called comfortable, and you have to accommodate to their needs and desires. And they're saying, well, no, it works both ways. So it's almost like, of course you want love, you're craving love, but at the same time your unconscious mind, because of the relationships you've been in the past, it's saying like, oh my god, do you really like want me to to forget about myself and to like sort of dissolve in this person and be with this person. So there's this energy of like you standing in your own way. Yeah, for some of you this could be an indication very strongly. A lot of you guys are saying, no, I don't want anybody with children, like very strongly, like you like, I don't want anybody with kids. Okay, but the thing is, like, you guys might fall in love with somebody who has a kid. That's just the way it is. I mean, like, that's life. This person had a life before you, and they might have a child, and for you it's such a big barrier. You're like, okay, if he has kids or if she has kids, I'm not interested. Okay, if they don't earn that much, I'm not interested, and so on and so forth. Like, they're saying you have a lot of barriers, you have a lot of conditions. And you're very guarded with love as well. So this could be an indication that that happened because your ex lied to you constantly and stole from you. It could be that you thought that, you know, you were the only one and you weren't. But with the Ten of Pentacles over here, again, they're showing me that you really want love. You really do want love. And you have the potential to have this love in your life. So let's see, somebody coming. They're saying you really need to, like, stop saying no. And stop thinking that everybody's out to get you. Because they're saying there's a good man there for you, or a good woman there for you. Well, there's definitely this energy of like a sexual encounter that's going to happen. Yeah, look. We have the Fool again. The Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you guys could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, I see that a lot of you guys, you're rejecting a lot of people. You're not even giving them a chance. Because they're like, I don't know, they don't fit your idea of an ideal man or of ideal woman, and you don't even give them a chance. And there's like, you know, people, it's this energy of you, like, again, trying to attract the same type of person unconsciously. It could be the same type of person as your mother, as your father, as your previous relationship. Okay, if you're used to somebody who constantly gives you like difficult time, you know, we get like this energy of being hooked on the adrenaline, hooked on the drama. And this is what I feel like you've closed off. So like, you don't want the drama, but at the same time you're not ready for a new relationship with a new type of person. Like, you're ready for a new relationship, but you're not accepting a new type of person for one reason or another. Okay, and you're saying that if I'm not instantly sexually attracted to them, then I don't want to know. You're like, what a fool. Like, if somebody treats you good, if somebody treats you right, it's like they bring you flowers and you just stick those flowers onto their heads. Because you're like, I don't want to know. Because you're the Ice Queen, aren't you? And you want somebody like whom you know, you just like, you get instant sexual attraction and the chemistry. And they're saying you're not giving anybody else a chance. And like, do you see how it's like going over and over and over again? And they're saying like the universe wants to give you somebody, and they might be a little bit different to what you usually go for. You might not want to hang up your like Yeah, you might not want to jump them straight away, or you know, you might not feel that sexual attraction or sexual tension straight away, but they're saying give them a chance. It's also could also be for some of you about trying to prove something, about having like wanting revenge. We have the moon, illusions. Like you have an idea of a dream man or a dream woman. And they're saying temperance. Temperance. Be able to see, they're saying like your energy is because you're not really allowing things to happen. You're not allowing any other energies rather than what your dream man or your dream woman is. Like you have an image in your head and you're like, no, I'm not going to allow anybody else. I'm going to manifest this person, this particular person. And they're saying for a lot of you, you guys like are imagining somebody who's a singer, somebody who's an actor, but you have to understand that they're not like the images. They're saying like you need to get back to reality, where people are different. And where most of the time when you know, a man is looking at himself in the mirror all of the time and he's all buff and he's all good looking and he's all about himself, then most likely this man is going to love themselves more than they're going to love you. And it goes vice versa, okay? And they're saying, yeah, with the kid, obviously it's like a responsibility, but they're saying it's not your child. You don't, even if they have a child, it's not like you have to take responsibility. It's not like you have to become their mother or their father. You don't have to. Because that can be talked, you know, because they too, people who have children, they too already understand that this is not like somebody else's responsibility. Their child is their child. And if somebody wants to become a father figure or mother figure, then brilliant. But if they don't, the choice is theirs. But you see, I am seeing somebody coming your way. I am seeing somebody coming your way with this Knight of Cups over here, for sure. Somebody who's coming your way for sure. The question is, will you allow them to come into your life? Will you give them a chance? Okay, well, this is indicating somebody who could be a little bit older than you are, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody who's quite wealthy, quite well off, could be somebody who works in real estate, banking, oil, mining, okay? This is somebody who's aristocratic, somebody who was brought up quite well. They're showing me that this is somebody who's lonely, but at the same time, like I keep saying, they might have children, okay? They might have children already and they might not look necessarily the way you would want, okay? For some of you guys, I'm seeing somebody who's older with a very dark skin, okay? Somebody with a mustache. If we're talking about a woman, this is somebody who, again, is a little bit older, maybe has a fuller figure. Like this person is charming and they're very centered and they're ready to be committed. Like they really are ready to be committed. And how interesting, they're gonna dress really nicely, because I keep seeing like somebody in a suit. Okay, if it's a man, if it's a woman, and like this color, this, I don't know if it's pink. I don't know, is it pink? Pink, dusty rose color is important. Yellow is important as well. So let's find out a little bit more. About this whole situation. Breathe. A place like home. By the book. Okay, so what I'm seeing is with this person, with this energy, it's like you're gonna be able to breathe and find a home, because they're gonna be willing to provide for you. Okay, if it's a man, if we're talking about a woman, she will want to make your place seem like home and feel more relaxed. The thing is, like, there are some relationships, you guys, where, and I feel like for a lot of you, option number one, you have been in relationships where you constantly felt like you couldn't feel at an ease. You couldn't feel at ease. You constantly felt like you have to do something, or you have to go somewhere, or you have to like clean something, or this wasn't right, or that wasn't right, or you weren't sure if the person was in a good mood. And they're saying like there's a whole new experience where you can actually connect with the person and breathe out. And find your home, finally find your home. For some of you, I'm sensing a significant age difference. I don't know if there's like you might have had issues with your father or something. Okay, there's this definitely a significant age difference, because a lot of you, pile number one, you're looking for either this lost mother or lost father. And by the book, they're saying like allow others to lead. Allow this person to give you guidance. For a lot of you, especially with the Ice Queen, a lot of you guys, you're like, I know what I want, I know what I need, I don't need any advice, I'm cool, I'm whatever, I've been on my own for so long and I've figured it out. But the thing is, and again, it's a position of being defensive. And the cards over here are saying like you don't have to be defensive with this person. They're saying leave there's some wiggle room for the universe. But with the Ten of Pentacles and no place like home, I am definitely seeing a stable home being shown over here. Yeah, see, Angel of Balance. The Temperance is the Angel of Balance, and here it's coming in reverse. So they're saying like you need to find the balance right now. Also, your loneliness, you're trying to hide away from it, either by working too much or overeating or like over shopping. I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I mean, like shopping too much, addicted to that. Click, 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 click. Check out. Okay, and they're saying you have to find the balance and you have to address your feelings on loneliness, because the Queen of Swords, this is somebody who was hurt tremendously in the past, and I mean like tremendously. This is somebody who tried over and over and over again. Queen of Swords, you know, these are your widows. These are the women and men who have gone through highly traumatic relationships with abusers. Maybe it could be like with somebody who physically abused you, okay? And this is somebody who closes off from the world. The defense mechanism in your brain sets in and you're like, I don't need anybody. But of course, deep down, you're lonely. Deep down, you're not feeling good. Deep down, you are you know, feeling incredibly depleted, cut off from the world. So the Queen of Swords, this is the energy of the Queen of Swords. And I'm seeing with this relationship, you are going to be able to open up, but give it a chance. Yeah, you can't walk away. You can't walk away, and there's lack of appreciation. Like you're still holding on to something that's in the past. You can't walk away. You keep thinking that the same relationship is going to follow you all over and over again. And they're saying your understanding of love is just like all out of place. Like, just like, no, this is not love. If you guys do go ahead and let this person come into your life, let's see what sort of relationship it's gonna be. Be authentic, be real and true who you are and how you feel, yeah. A lot of you guys could be in your 30s and 40s watching this, thinking like, I'm very set in my ways. but you really do want this relationship, but you're not really allowing this relationship to happen. Okay, so I know we all want to hear that, yes, Prince Charming is going to come and rescue you and convince you that love exists, but you know, it doesn't really happen like that, does it? It happens like that in some cases, but in most cases, no. It's like you having to open up energetically and work through a lot of rubbish that, you know, happened in your life. But with this, like, be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. They're just saying that it is possible to be accepted the way that you are, because you guys, a lot of you, option number one, you keep thinking that relationships are a tremendous amount of work, okay, and like you constantly have to be something that you're not. Like you can't give yourself this this permission to relax or be in a bad mood or not want to do the dishes or not want to do whatever. And they're saying it's cool because a lot of us, since we're little, we've been conditioned that to be loved you need to be good. And of course, nobody is like 100% good. Nobody can be in a good mood all the time. Nobody can, like, we're human beings at the end of the day. And they're saying in this relationship, it's possible to be authentic, and you need to start believing that you can be loved for who you truly are. Then you don't have to constantly worry and think about, okay, how I need to do this and I need to do that and I need to be skinny and I need to be rich and I need to be smart and I need to be funny and I need to be sexually attractive. No, man, you can be yourself and still be loved. And I know it's a very hard concept to achieve, especially with like our parents and with the industry like media and like beauty industry, where we're being told the opposite for a very long time. But here they're saying like you can be loved for who you are. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Exactly what I was saying this whole time. Exactly. Okay? So the mirror. They're asking you to take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, how have you been responsible for these relationships? Okay, for the patterns in these relationships. They want you to see that this was not a punishment. This was not something that you have to overcome to get to a better relationship and so on and so forth. Okay, this is something that you need to see, acknowledge, and heal within yourself. Because if your mindset is focused on a specific type of man or a specific type of woman, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to attract. And they're saying you need to examine those relationship patterns and heal them, because then you are going to be able to see a beautiful gem, a real gem, the real thing. Not somebody who pretends to be something, not somebody who wants to be something that they're not, and they're going to blame you for something that they like, that you are not somebody who they think that you need to be, and so on and so forth. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying? And with appreciation being in reverse over here, another like reason for the loneliness is unable to appreciate yourself. Unable to appreciate yourself. Because we're all told, like, you need to be grateful, you need to be this, you need to be grateful for what you have. But again, it starts with being grateful for being you. And if you weren't taught how to do this, if you weren't taught how to be grateful for yourself, then it's very hard to accept compliments from other people. It's just going to go over your head. It's just going to go shoo. Like somebody tells you, hey, you're so beautiful. And you're like, whatever. Because you don't know how to accept this. So like the whole idea of this reading, option number one, is you don't know how to accept people being nice to you. And that's why you're lonely. You don't know how to be nice to yourself. And that's why you're lonely. But at the same time, you don't want to end up with another narcissist, and that's why you keep getting yourself away from everyone. Because in your mind, pretty much everyone is a narcissist. Let me see if you end up dealing with it. Because there's definitely somebody here, yeah? This King of Pentacles wants to come through. And like I said, they want to make you feel like you're at home. They want to give you a home. And they want to give you compliments. And be the romantic adventure you wish you had. If you do decide to let this person into your life, could be male or female. I know I've got male and female viewers, so it could be male or female. So let's go ahead and take a look. If you do decide to let this person in, if you do decide to give them a chance, when could this meeting take place? You guys keep trying to work, focus on work, don't focus on love, focus on work, focus on making it happen. What I'm seeing is that at some point, yeah, they're definitely saying it's worth really diving deep with the patterns. Whether you do it with a therapist, whether you do it with like by yourself, whether you do it with however you choose to do it. Because we have the Two of Cups over here, see? And they're saying like when you admit your loneliness, when you admit how badly this whole situation is making you feel, when you see that something has to change, and the change has to come from you and you're ready to work on it, it could, like this is a timeless reading, but they're saying it could be even happening within next like 8 months. For some of you, it's going to be in 2 months with this Two of Cups over here. And again, I'm getting a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, some Sagittarius energy. Actually quite a few Sagittarius energy with the Angel of Balance, Temperance here, Temperance there. All right, my darlings, let's go ahead and take a look at the messages from your angels. Okay, I know I've been giving you some tough love today, so let's see what your angels want to tell you. The best is yet to be. Good things have happened, but even better things will be presented in the future. Exactly. So they're saying like, you keep thinking for some reason that your life is over. You keep thinking that this is it, that you have had your share of love or your share of relationships and nothing is really going to happen. Okay. But they're saying no. They're really trying to encourage you and tell you good things have happened and bad things have happened, but the best is yet to be. So don't think like your life is over. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter the circumstances. It's saying the best is yet to be. So open up to the possibility of somebody taking care of you. Open up to the possibility of you being in a healthy relationship. Open up to the like the world can be very, very different to what you conceive, to what you perceive it to be at this particular moment. All right, my lovelies, so that's all I have for option number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, you could always email me. My email is in the description box below. So is my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts on personal readings, and yeah, other interesting stuff. All right, my lovelies, take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 2 with pink quartz. Welcome to your reading, darlings. So we're going to leave this energy, this card, until the end of the reading. So make sure you stick around until the end, because this is going to be your advice from your angels with regards to your love life. Now, before we're going to take a look at when your loneliness is going to end, let's go ahead and take a look why the loneliness is there in the first place. I want to take a look at your energies, my darlings. For option number 2, take a look at you, what your current vibes are, maybe what's preventing love from actually coming in. For option number 2, I can already feel like you guys are lonely, like even in relationships. Even with people, you are lonely, yeah. Even when there are other people around, even when there are other relationships, you guys are closed off. You guys are closed off. People, I do see like you guys are being very attractive. I do see you guys being like... the thing is, pile number 2, you guys are attractive even without having to try. Like, you know that there's some people, they need to like put on makeup for, I don't know, half an hour, or they have to like do this whole skin regime. Like, you guys are actually lucky enough to have won the genetic lottery, where you guys are just good looking from, you know, like naturally attractive. But you're closing off. Like, why are you closing off? I feel like I got some another bunch of workaholics over here. Yeah. Like you like, nobody who I'm interested in is in my surroundings. And there's a lot of leadership qualities over here. And for some reason, it's like for some reason you have this energy like everybody else has to be happy. Like, you want to make sure that everybody else is happy, is settled. So for example, if you're like in a bunch, like you and a bunch of friends go out and like you see a guy that all of you likes, you'll be like, oh no, like you guys go for it, sort of thing. Like you're just this energy of giver, and right now you're like, well, like, I'll know my person, like I'll feel it. And at the same time, you're thinking like, oh, I'm the one who has to make all of my wishes come true. But see, it's like in all of these energies, you're closing yourself off. Even with the 9 of Cups, the posture, the way that you're sitting. Okay, yeah, the Hermit in reverse. There's lack of understanding what you want. That's why you keep rejecting. Like, you don't know what you want. You literally can't understand what it is you want. That's why you went into hermit mode, okay? That's why you went into spirituality. That's why you went into... because you don't know what you want. You think that you do. And then it's all like... it doesn't give you the satisfaction. That's why I kept saying that even when you're with other people, even when sometimes you're in other relationships, you're still feeling lonely. So you went like, well, what the hell is going on? Okay, so you went into the hermit mode and you decided, well, I'm not coming out for anybody other than, you know, like my soulmate, my twin, my whoever. But at the same time, even in your mind, you can't like form this person, what they should be like, who they like, because you keep trying different things, or you try different things, and you're like, well, I tried somebody who was an a-hole, I tried somebody who was nice, I tried somebody this, I tried somebody that. Some of you might have even tried relationships with like same sex, but it's like you're still not satisfied. You tried dating sites. A lot of you guys might be on dating sites or dating apps, and you're just like, oh my god, I'm never gonna find this person. Like, what is this? And you went into hermit and you closed off. That's it. You went into your cave. Okay, and with the Ace of Swords, you're like, well, I just can't win. And then you got lost within your thoughts. Like, you literally got lost, and there's this energy of not knowing what to do, where to go, what sort of person you want to attract. So a lot of Geminis here. Hello Geminis, hello Virgo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're looking for something that's going to blow your mind. You want that mind-blowing love. You want that, divinely guided, my twin flame, my soulmate, like this sort of love. And then with the King of Swords, this is somebody who like, you don't get people like that in your life for one reason or another. We're going to be taking a look. And they're saying that if you go with the heart, with what your heart truly desires, it's opening up. They're saying you need to open up to your desires. This is very interesting. I mean, even like trying to channel your energy is confusing, guys. And they're saying you need to get clarity. With the King of Swords is somebody who knows what they want. Seriously, you come to a King of Swords, you ask him or her, what is it that you want? Damn sure you're gonna get an answer. And they're saying you need to bring it. There's like a misalignment with your mind and your body and your heart, rather. Maybe with your body as well. Maybe some of you guys are like experiencing fatigue, or like your body is just like, I'm not doing that, or like you constantly want to sleep, or you constantly want to be somewhere else. It's this sort of energy. And they're saying you need to bring your masculine and feminine energies together within yourself, and you need to set very clear understanding. You need to like have this vibe of having your heart linked to your head. Your heart linked to your head, and make the decisions based on your desires. Like seriously, guys, I don't know why I'm like having like so much trouble reading you. Why are you hiding from me? I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, anyways, no, I'm not going to push it. If you don't want me to take a look, then that's cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at whether there's somebody else coming. And I don't know why I said somebody else. Maybe right now you guys could be in a relationship, you guys could be in situationship. So let's go ahead and take a look at the situation with your loneliness. When will your loneliness end, and with whom? That next relationship. Give me a second. So I wanna give this deck a good shuffle after option number 1. So let's see if there's anybody coming. Okay, we have the King of Swords again, we have the Fool, and we have the Temperance. Interesting. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have Sagittarius. Okay, you guys might have to make a decision. You guys, option number 2, you might be stuck between 2 people. So some of them, I don't know. It feels like, yeah, there is going to be a new relationship, and they're showing you within the next 6 months, quite possibly, maybe even sooner. It's saying you're gonna have 2 people, and you will have to make a decision. And for lots of you, I'm seeing that this is new people, somebody you haven't met. And they're saying interesting, because option number 1, they had a lot of like resistance. With you, it's coming a little bit easier. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it then. We're going to take option person number 1, person number 2, and we're gonna take a look at them separately. Nice. 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, High Priestess. Wow, guys. Option number 2. This is good. This is good. Okay, so both options, I feel for you guys, because both options are very, very good. Okay, So we have the King of Swords over here, somebody who's logical, somebody who's straightforward, somebody who's ready for a big family. They could have Taurus vibes, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Very good with money. This could also be somebody who's in the government. With the Six of Wands, this could be somebody who's in military, politics, government, banking. And with the Six of Wands, yeah, this is somebody who's proud. Somebody who's proud, somebody who's won something. Might be from a different location, but there's gonna be two offers. This is so interesting. For person number 2, we have somebody who could be a doctor, could be a psychologist, a psychiatrist, somebody who could be a professor of some sort, somebody who could be in research. With the Emperor over here, wow. Like somebody who's a big boss and somebody who's quite romantic. Guys, what is this? I'm loving this energy. We have the Hermit again and the Eight of Swords. I see. So you're going to feel, how interesting. You're going to feel more afraid. This could also be indicating a doctor again, but I feel like you guys are going to be afraid to go with the second option because again, this could be somebody who could be a widower. And I don't know, you'll be like, am I going to fill the shoes? Am I going to like, there's something about confusion. Like, I don't know what it is, guys. Like with option number 2, like I'm not being able to read things clearly. It's like you don't want to see this. Like, why do you not want to see this? Let me work a little bit more on you. Why do you not want to see this? Why do you not want to imagine this? Is this something from the past? The moon. See, and now with this reading, I'm breaking all of your illusions. That you thought that like everything was over. That you're going to end up alone forever. What is this forever alone? What, like, stop with the resistance. I mean, I'm feeling your resistance right now as I'm saying, like, even the Hermit card keeps coming up, but this is like somebody, you keep thinking that they're going to be thinking about the past. You keep thinking like that it can't be that good. Why? Like for you, it's so difficult to accept the new beginnings. For you, it's so difficult to accept that you can be loved. And not even that you can be loved, but that it can last for a very long time. See, I have 2 beautiful men or 2 beautiful women coming your way. And you guys are sitting here, like they're telling me like, oh, this is like all good, but it's never going to happen to me. Okay, and it might be happening on a subconscious level. And this is why I felt like such a resistance from you guys. Because you keep thinking, okay, well, if it's like going to be that good, then something bad is going to happen, or this or that, or they're going to cheat, or they're going to leave me, or they're going to do this. So you're like, I'm so afraid that I'm not going to go for anyone, okay? Because then of course if you don't try something, then you can't fail. But for some reason, for you, you don't even have this energy like that this can work, that this can happen. And right now with the moon in reverse, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to convince you otherwise, and your unconscious mind is like, whatever. Leave some space for the possibilities. Like the moon when it's upright, it's all about not seeing things for what they truly are. And now there's this other possibility, like something that's unknown to you, something like positive, and you're like, what? Loneliness can end. Like even, you see, again, you're bringing the Hermit again, because you're trying to get back into this loneliness. And these people, both of them, they're not going to let you. It's a very big fear of vulnerability over here, a massive fear of vulnerability, a massive fear of actually allowing happiness to become part of your life. Massive. With the major arcana. Do you just want to like run away and hide under a pillow and just say, no, 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 this can't happen to me, I can't be happy, no, 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 this is all going to go to hell, I don't want to do this anymore? Does that sound familiar? With the Queen of Cups in reverse. Like, why would an emperor look at me? Why would this? Why would that? And I know a lot of you guys, okay, you have this confidence, but you, again, it's this, do you see what I mean? It's this, one of the ways of hiding from happiness. Saying like, no, it can't happen. Like, I'm sorry, but somebody really mind upped you, okay? Really messed up your mind. That now, whenever you think that there's a scenario for you that involves happiness and romance and somebody taking care of you, you're like, no, this can't be true. No. Exactly. See? And they're showing me like, they're saying like, oh, even if these two people come, I won't be able to choose. I won't be able to open up. I won't be able to look at my emotions. That's why you're lonely. You're not diving deep. You're not making yourself available. You're not making yourself vulnerable. And for some reason, you don't want to see. Do you see how you're closing yourself off? You don't want to see even the possibilities. You're like, nope, don't want to see it. Don't want to know it. I'm going to watch this video and then I'm going to forget it and just exhale and be like, no, back to my sad life. And I'm trying to tell you guys, you have two people coming through. Two people coming through, one better than the other. What can you do to make this, to allow, see, like you don't even, oh god, okay, hold on. Option number 2, seriously, take a deep breath in. Let me do this reading for you, come on. All right, for option number 2, what can you do to shift these energies, to shift the energies of loneliness, to shift the energies of disbelief? A lot of you guys over here are wounded healers. Wounded healers are people who try to help a lot of people, animals, nature, but they don't help themselves. With the Hangman, for some reason, you feel like you need to suffer. It could be a religious thing. It could be, you know, just a wrong, like, psychological perception of, like, you need to earn love. You need to earn, like, you don't deserve it. Like, what have I done to deserve you? Like, damn, you didn't have to do anything to deserve anybody. You're worthy from the first breath you take to the last breath you take and beyond and to infinity. Do you see what I mean? It's not, it's like seeing that what's the word? It's this energy that you need to earn this. It's this energy that you need to be a specific way. And that you need to give and that you need to earn this type of love. No. You really don't. And they're saying you need to shift your perspective because you're stuck. You're stuck on one way of thinking. Like you imagine the worst case scenarios, you imagine even like if you're going to get a person who's going to be loyal and love you, you're still going to keep imagining like seeing things and so on and so forth. Just because in your mind, like for some reason, like you keep thinking that you are the victim. And you're not, you're the Empress. For some of you, I don't know if like maybe an idea of being a mother or being a father scares you, but for a lot of you, it's the idea of actually being happy. That scares the living bejesus out of you, because you don't know how to deal with happiness. You know how to deal with unhappiness, but you don't know how to deal with happiness. And for a lot of you, divine feminine needs to be healed. Like, you need to understand that, you know, like, imagine this for a second, option number 2. Imagine this for a second, that you have gone to the beach, yeah? And, you know, like, people are going into water, and then you go into the water, and then the water just separates, and you're like, well, what's going on? And the water is like, well, no, you know, I'm not going to accept you because you haven't like deserved, or like, I don't know, I don't like the color of your bathing suit or whatever. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, the sun is shining on everybody. The water is wet for everybody. And the love is available for everybody. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to be good or bad or tall or short, or I don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's the most ridiculous concept that we as people have for some reason adapted. That you need to be this way and this way and this way to be happy, and this way and this way and this way to be loved. Do you see what I mean? And this is what you think, that, you know, if you like, you think that you can't be accepted for the way that you are, and for some reason God, universe, or whoever else picked you to pick upon, okay? To pick on. No. Ask yourself, like, why do you think? And I know you're going to tell me because bad things happened before. That's okay. Well, bad things happened before to loads of people, but we still have to carry on, right? But when you expect bad things to happen, that's when you keep giving your energy away. So, let me see. Because these 2 men, they want to come, or these 2 women, they want to come. Let's see what else the cards are going to tell us. I was thinking that I'm not going to give you guys tough love, but no. Option number 1 got tough love as well, so don't worry about it. Time for a nap. All that glitters. Not for you. Interesting. Okay, I see. So some of you, again, this is an issue with money. Where was the 4 of Pentacles? There it is. Going for the glittery things, aren't you? You keep thinking that your happiness is going to be in material things. Your happiness is going to be with money. Your happiness is going to be with the person who's able to provide for you. Oh, excuse me. And once more. And they're saying that you need to understand that not everything that glitters, not everything that everybody takes, that everybody says that you need, it is necessarily going to be for you. They're saying money comes and goes. But you need to use your discernment as to what is for you and what is not for you. For a lot of you, you guys have been conditioned to think that first you need to get your studies, then you need to get your job, then you need to get your career, and only then can you allow yourself to feel that you need love in your life. Well, that's a BS, okay? With some BS on the side. Really is. We need love in our life from the moment we're born to the moment when our body leaves this plane, when we leave the body. Basically what I'm trying to say, we always need love. And why put it away until better times? It's this energy of not like maybe saying like, yeah, I'm going to live like tomorrow or after tomorrow or sometime in the future or sometime in the future. And then in the future, you wake up and you're like, well, where the hell's my life gone? Where's my life gone? So you need to understand what's not for you. What values are not for you. And they're saying you're beautiful. Lots of self-esteem issues here. beauty issues, self-image issues. Drop it like it's hot. And they keep saying, like, stop looking at social media, stop looking at other people. Because half of it, more than half of it, it's not real. A lot of you are comparing yourselves to other people. They're saying, don't do that. Focus on yourself. Broken heart. Healing that broken heart. They're saying you need to heal the broken heart. Some of you are still holding on to the past. Thinking man. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again. Who broke your heart, guys? Door to value. Again, you're not seeing your value. You're not seeing your value. You keep thinking that your value is with money. Especially if, like, men are watching this. You keep thinking that your value is with money. Not appreciating yourself, goddess of the moon. They're saying don't run away. Like, they're saying some of you guys might be doing spiritual bypassing, where instead of addressing some issues, you guys keep not running away from them, but sort of thinking like, okay, well, I meditated for 10 minutes and we're good. Now I can let go of resentments. They're saying don't do spiritual bypassing, and with the Hermit, of course, they're saying you need to have this balance of, like, you know, the energies that are 5D, energies that are 12D, and energies that are 3D, because we are in 3D, we are in the real world, well, an understanding of the real world, and they're saying you are very intuitive, a beautiful connection to the divine. However, you need to remember that you need to keep it real as well. Like, stay grounded, stay in reality. The Queen of Cups in reverse usually indicates somebody who is like living in a world of illusions. If you do decide to give one of those two people a chance, let's go ahead and take a look what this relationship might be. Because I feel like they're both quite suitable. But with this one, with the Sagittarius, I felt like there's going to be a bit more, maybe because it's an Emperor, like somebody who's completely different to who you usually go for. I felt like you might be a little bit more weary here. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you do allow them in your life, what sort of relationship it's going to be? True love. This love is once in a lifetime. Amazing, or what, you guys? See? This is why you're lonely, because you don't think that true love exists, and you don't think that it could happen to you. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the energies of this Sagittarius person. You are limitless. So interesting. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is coming through as this being the real love. This being maybe for quite a few of you the better option to go with. And again, we have the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy over here. Okay, however, with this vibe, I think that this could be, maybe, you know, this is going to be like two relationships. Maybe you won't even have to choose. Maybe one is going to come before the other, and one is going to heal you quite well, because Temperance is also about healing. It's also about mending. That's going to give you an opportunity of a feeling of becoming limitless, and you might stay with this person for a while and then move on to this other person. This could also be happening. All right, my darlings, let's go ahead and take a look at the advice from your angels. Step into the unknown. Beautiful. Curiosity keeps us heading down new paths, so take a chance. And isn't it beautiful with the main card that you guys got here with the Fool? Okay, this is about letting your inner child wander. This is about you know, kids, they come into this world when we're children. We have no question whatsoever that we are lovable. As a matter of fact, we scream and cry when we aren't being loved. And I don't know if I told you this before, guys, but I think during World War II, they actually had an experiment where, you know, children were taken away from their parents. And if little children weren't held, they would actually pass away. Like if they weren't held, if they weren't like loved, if they weren't shown love, like, you know, they were fed, they were changed, yeah. But if they weren't held, then they would usually pass away. So they're saying like you need to give yourself the love, and you need to understand that you are worthy of love at any stage of your life, even when you are down and even when you are feeling bad. They're saying step into the unknown, try something new. But here for you, it's mostly about allowing the idea of life being different for you. So yeah, option number 2, that's what I have for you, darlings. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, you could always email me. My email is in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, with additional discounts on my personal readings, and yeah, much more. All right, my lovelies, take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 3, welcome to your reading, darlings. We're going to leave this card aside. I'm going to open it at the end of your reading as the advice from your angels with regards to your love life. So make sure you stick around until the end. All right, my darlings. So before we start looking at your loneliness, when your loneliness will end and when you will meet this special person, I want to take a look at you, at your energies, at your current energies. Maybe we can find out why you guys have been lonely. And yeah, what we need to know about your current situation. Okay, so guys, option number 3, very, very good energies. Very good energies, okay? I know you guys are a little bit scared because we're moving into the unknown over here. You guys are shifting your way of thinking. This is brilliant. You guys are learning new skills with the Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be thinking about relocating. Because of studies, because of a new job opportunity. But for a lot of you, what I'm seeing is that you guys have finally decided to go into the unknown. You guys have finally opened up energetically for something brand new. You guys have been working on your subconscious mind. I don't know whether it was therapy, whether it was meditation, whether it was like just watching a lot of self-help videos. Okay, you guys are very intuitive, and you guys, a lot of you could be into tarot, a lot of you guys could be into Reiki healing, meditation, channeling, working with your chakras. Okay, so you guys are, there's some sort of magic about you as well, very special. You guys are diving deep. A lot of you guys could be starseeds, old souls over here. Some of you guys might have a child already or have been doing a lot of inner child work, but you guys are shifting. However, you're going into a new location, new direction, new way of thinking. A lot of you guys might have lost a lot of things. Let's see. And you're just feeling like it's this loneliness. I feel it's not even just with the love. I think it's with the friends or having to leave your home or your past behind. I feel a lot of you guys are moving, in the process of moving from your past. It's taking a little while. You guys might be changing your career and everything feels so new and so foreign. But the thing is, like, the good thing is we have another 6 over here, okay, and this 6 of Wands this time. So for you, I don't know what it is, guys. It might be that some of you might have your own channel or something, or you are being in the public eye. But for you, it's important to be recognized, to get this admiration, to get promotion. There's this energy of thinking about promotion, thinking about ascension, thinking about getting higher knowledge, learning, okay? So why the loneliness? Now you're telling me that you're moving, that you're shifting, that you're growing, and that's good. So why the loneliness? Again, they're showing me inner child. This energy of not fulfilling. This is weird. It's like you've been closing off from yourself. It's like you don't know yourself really, and you're trying to get to know yourself. How interesting. You're lonely because you're feeling like you don't have a home, and we don't feel like we don't have a home. We feel like we don't have a home when we're not being accepted in our own home. Okay, so this could have transferred from your childhood to your adulthood, and where our inner child doesn't feel like it's being accepted, we feel like we are not at home. Does that make sense? So this loneliness comes from not being connected with yourself and with your inner child. And here I'm sensing like this question, I'm doing well, aren't I? You constantly need this reassurance, because this reassurance doesn't come from within. This reassurance doesn't come from within, so you keep trying to look for other people's reassurance, other people's praise, to make up not giving it to yourself, because you weren't given it when you were little. So this loneliness is a very deep-seated loneliness that comes from a very long time. Again, this feeling of being homesick, of not knowing where you belong. And it comes from, needing to work with your inner child, connecting with yourself. But you have been doing that. And again, it's like you keep asking me, have I done well? Or you keep asking other people, have I done well? Was this right? Yeah, absolutely. But it's a very youthful energy, option number 3. So it's either you're quite young, or this inner child is coming through and wants to talk to you, asking you to pay more attention to it, asking you to praise you. Yeah, because you guys want a relationship, you guys want a family, you guys want to have children, you guys want to be this mother or this father figure. You guys are ready. You guys are ready. But it's this energy, I don't know, it's this energy of an inner child that's... Give me a second. Talk to me, pile number 3. Loneliness. With you guys, it's like, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to manifest things. You're going in, you're fed up of crying at night. You're like, okay, well, if the universe is not bringing me this person, I'm going to go and get him or her. I want to do this, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. And you guys keep working hard, and you keep working hard. And they're saying like, that's all right, that's good, and you're going into the unknown right now, and you have been working on your inner child. They're saying, but you need to, because right now the child is in charge, and when the child is in charge, it's very difficult to form a grown-up relationship. Does that make sense? You need to be an adult to have a family, to have a job, to do this, and to do this. But right now, the child is in charge, because the relationships in your childhood, they haven't been addressed, they haven't been mended. So the past keeps trying to bring you back. And you need to you need to make space for new people to come in. By addressing your inner child. This loneliness comes from the issues of inner child, and some of you guys might have issues with boundaries. But the Wheel of Fortune, they're saying it's changing. So I don't know what it did. Some of you guys might be artistic or intuitive, but they're saying like it's working. It's working. Keep going. Like they're saying you're on the right track. And yeah, they're saying that the loneliness and the feeling of homesick, it comes from not accepting your inner child and not paying attention to the wants and needs of the inner child. Like when we're little and we haven't been like loved, or we haven't been cuddled and so on and so forth, and we haven't been encouraged, and we don't have the knowledge of how to do this to ourselves, and we rely on other people to do it for us. But your inner child wants you to be nice to you so that you can connect with it and not feel lonely, not feel like you're somewhere where you don't belong. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at whether there's someone coming your way when the loneliness will end. Nice, the Emperor is here. Nice. Okay, guys, but again, because you had the Empress, the Emperor is here, but the Emperor, this is a grown man, okay, or a grown woman. This is somebody who is accomplished, somebody who is mature. Doesn't necessarily for pile number 3. I don't know what it is, but you keep seeing a lot of, when we're stuck in our inner child, or our inner child isn't nourished, it tries to take over, okay? And you keep seeing, for some reason, you keep being attracted to younger men. But you have the Emperor, and they're saying Emperor is like a father figure as well. They're saying you keep looking for this Emperor, but you keep going for younger people. This is weird. And then you're saying some of you keep going for older people, trying to fix this energy of your father not giving you the end. Yeah. See, it's something again about being neglected as a child, feeling jealous of children, feeling jealous. See, it's like your inner child. Seriously, this is interesting. It's like your inner child standing there behind the gate and saying, okay, well, how about me? Like you're nurturing the woman or you're nurturing the man, but you're not nurturing me. Does that make sense? This man or this woman might have a child. They're coming in, but they're coming in slow. They're coming in slow with the Knight of Pentacles. It might also be that they're telling you guys not to go for, like, some of you, you might think that you need this caring and this protection, like a fatherly thing or like a motherly thing. And they're saying that you might end up choosing people because they remind you so much of your father or of your mother. And if your father or mother, they weren't very nice, then this might be an issue. And they're saying that they're saying, remember that you're trying to choose a partner, a life partner, not like a father. But for some of you, this could play out as going for somebody who's older. For some of you, they're saying, go for somebody your own age so that you can grow and develop together. Go for somebody your own age. And maybe, again, they're saying the Emperor is a good energy, but the Emperor has a lot of their own things, if that makes sense. Like, they're usually very formed as a person. They're not very flexible. They're usually they exercise control, not to the point of being controlling, but they like things done their own way. They're usually very set in their ways. Whereas with Knights, they're more flexible. They might not be as rich, okay? But at least the feelings are there and you will grow together. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you need to walk away. They're saying you need to learn how to walk away from things, situations, people, ways of thinking that aren't serving you. And they're saying there's something about changing a lifestyle as well. They're saying there needs to be a shift in your lifestyle. There's adjustments required to your lifestyle. What adjustments? What adjustments are required? Okay, so I don't know, this could be an indication to codependent relationships. This could be indication to drinking too much, eating too much, sleeping too much, something doing too much. This could also be indicating going out, partying, you know, strip clubs, places like this. They're saying that it's not fulfilling you. You keep trying to fill that void with all sorts of rubbish, okay? And they're saying you need to cut the cords. You need to release the past. A lot of you guys have cut them with this Page of Swords. You got a new perspective. And they're saying you're on the right track. So they're saying you're actually on the right track. But for some of you, it was like, you know, being in third-party situations, dealing with F boys and F girls, and they're saying, like, stop trying to look for an emperor, you know, where there are none. Like, an emperor is somebody who's not going to deal with this sort of energy. Not because they're better than everybody else, but because they already dealt with it. Okay? And even if it's not the page, even if it's the Knight of Pentacles, they're saying, like, look for, do you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't go looking for, I don't know, chickens in a lake, you know? You go to a lake for the fish. You go to the farm for animals. You go for, you know, you go to a museum for art. Do you see what I mean? And you guys keep going, like, to places where there's, like, thugs and so on and so forth, or people who are, like, narcissists and things like this, and you keep trying to find somebody good. And they're saying, well, no. No. Or, like, you know, like, you go clubbing and you keep thinking, like, there's gonna be somebody who's, like, decent there. Yeah, there's some decent people at the clubs, but usually you go to the clubs for a good time, you know, in all senses of that word. And they're saying you're gonna be guided. You are being guided. There is there's hope. And they're trying to tell me that love will show you the way. With the star over here, love will definitely show you the way. See, even the sun is coming out for you, power number 3. Okay, so still I see, guys, you, option number 3. Hold on. To close the curtains so you guys can see the cards. Option number 3, I feel like you guys are still, like, aiming for somebody who's an actor, somebody who's a singer, somebody who's passionate, somebody who's sexy. That's the type of person you're going to go for, because this is the type of person that you usually go for. Okay, let's see. Again, keep thinking about the past, keep thinking about, there's a lot of energy about the past, and it could be, again, with this some sort of celebration, some sort of being tied to specific places, you know, there's, like, drinking over here, and you know, what is this? It's like you keep being brought back to the past. You keep being brought back to the past. Another 6. All of those 6s. somebody who is artistic, somebody who might have tattoos, somebody who is yeah, emotional, artistic, who's a photographer, who's a designer, somebody, you know, just like who's like this artistic nature. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So they're saying, yeah, with this relationship, with this person, it's like you're going to go into another, yeah, they're saying you will find this person by changing your lifestyle, by going to different places and interacting with people who have a higher quality of life. So again, maybe going to museums, going to exhibitions, going to soirees, going to black tie events where possible. I know it's not possible everywhere, but you know what I mean, you can still choose to go to a party that's, you know what I'm trying to say. Like higher class, they're saying you need to go to like associate yourself with people who are more like emperor vibe instead of the devil. And you will meet somebody there. Again, they're giving me the 3 of Cups. Again, they're giving me the 3 of Cups. I don't know, what is this addiction to cups? What is this addiction to cups? What is this addiction to partying? The High Priestess. So the good news is over here, guys, some of you, this could also be indicating bondage. This could be also indicating like role playing and so on and so forth. You know, you have your own kink. So what they're trying to tell you guys is that love with the 8 of Wands is actually coming sooner than you think. But you need to work of letting go of the past, and you need to work on letting go of these bondages, of these keep returning to the past, keep returning to the past. Love is much closer than you think, and it is coming soon. And they're saying, let your heart choose and deal with this inner child. It needs to be dealt. Some of you guys might be, again, see, water. We kept getting water. Do you remember the 6 of Swords, where there are 2 people being in the boat? See how much fun this card is. With the 8 of Pentacles, love will get you to the other side. So this could be indicating it's either changing careers, either again being being promoted, or this could be even moving to another location. Because we have the 8 of Wands over here. This could be flying as well, moving, shifts and big changes. So for you, I'm seeing like literally this could be happening very, very soon, within a year, where your loneliness will end, because you already are shifting. For some of you, it's like 6 months. Again, remember that this is general reading. Oop. So let's go ahead and take a look what else we can see over here for option number 3. Treasure Island. You're gonna find the treasure. Nice. So I don't know what it is, where you guys are going, where you guys are moving, whether it's an island, whether you guys are going to Australia or something. I don't know. It's this energy of water, crossing this water and finding a treasure island. So I feel for a lot of you guys, the person who's going to stop your loneliness, it's either in another location, where you literally have to move. It doesn't have to be moving to the other side of the world. It can just be like moving to another location in the city or something. But they're saying, yeah, it's quite possible that it's this movement that's required to, you know, a better area, a better this, a better that. With the treasure island. And they're saying you're gonna find somebody who is not only like, I don't know what it is again, not who's only going to be able to satisfy you in ways, in different ways, because I feel for a lot of you guys, even when you're like making love, okay, or when you're being intimate, there's still this loneliness. Like your mind and your body are separate for some reason, but they're saying like it can change. It can really change. So you're not only going to find somebody who's good to you, you know, emotionally, but who's also quite well off and who's going to help you a leg up. See? And happy. Look at this. This is beautiful. Where you're going to feel happy. And see how funny it is. Like, again, we have somebody who's bigger and smaller. Yeah, we have like a big mama bear or big papa bear and a little cub over here. So this is somebody who's going to help you grow up. This is somebody who's going to help your inner child feel happy, because we have happy for you, happy for your inner child. Do you see what I mean? It's not just one happy. It's like both of you are gonna be happy. I'm starting to like this, guys. You're breaking free from the past. Wrong deck. Let's see what else the cards want to tell us. Sixth chakra. Okay, Archangel Metatron. They're saying once you, because again, this is what the Page of Cups was indicating, that for a lot of you guys, your inner vision, your chakra, sixth chakra, your third eye. God, I got confused with all of those. Third, sixth. Yeah, your third eye chakra is a little bit blocked at the moment. You're not, because of the past events, obviously. Over here we have with the devil, okay, they're saying that you need to work on that. You need to work on your discernment, because right now you're shifting and you're allowing your spirit guides to help you. And they're saying that's good. Magician and the Mirror. You need to work, like somebody really messed up your self-esteem over here. And somebody has been probably, like I said, mind, like messing with your mind, where you stop trusting yourself. This could be indicating a narcissistic relationship, could be a parent relationship. But yeah, somebody like really messed up your mind, made you think that you don't have the power, that you have to follow, but no. You really don't. Exactly. Angel of Strength. So some of you guys could be Leo, or this person whom you're going to be meeting is going to be Leo. Okay. And again, this is showing relocation and really ascension to a higher level. Like really improving your way of living. Some of you guys might be living in a place where there's a lot of drunks, or there's a lot of like druggies, or there's a lot of whatever, okay? And you're gonna be like leaving that and really like moving up in the world. So if you allow this person to come into your life, which I feel you will, let's go ahead and take a look what this relationship is going to be like. This could actually be a foreigner for some of you guys. When they speak the language of love, this could be a foreigner for some of you. Get to know each other, learn to meet each other's need for love. Yay! And again we have water, and again we have somebody being in the boat together. 44 is important, 35 is important. You could meet them when you guys are 35. Don't have to, but for some of you, you guys could meet them when you're 35. If you're younger, okay? Learn to meet each other's need for love. You guys are, yeah, definitely going to learn how to meet each other's need for love and appreciation. Definitely, like, this is going to be a deep relationship. a deep relationship, getting to know each other in and out, being able to be open and honest with one another. Speak the language of love. This is brilliant, and this is communication coming through, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. And this, again, has a lot to do with healing your inner child. I don't know why. Option number 3, this is so important for you guys. Inner child is incredibly important. Do something for someone. Beautiful. Yeah. You will have the ability, you will have the need, the want to do something for one another. Okay, we could be again talking about somebody who's in their 40s with the Emperor energy. Give your attention to another. So it's not, you're not going to ever feel neglected. That's another thing that I'm loving. So this is not going to be a runner chaser dynamic. This is none of this. No, this is, we're talking about healthy relationship, but because you have healed your past, because you have healed a lot of things that have been holding you back, and you allowed this energy to come through, the loneliness is going to end with this Emperor energy. And interesting, I think here we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe trying to again come back. They're saying it's time to level up. It's time to level up. This is what I'm hearing very strongly. It's time to level up in relationships, in the way that you allow others to treat you, in the way that you treat yourself. And that's why sometimes your inner child might be a little bit upset with you, okay? Because like, I don't know, you put yourself, not even last, you don't even put yourself there. Do you know what I mean? It's like sometimes you put others first, you put yourself last, and sometimes you don't even consider yourself, and then your inner child starts stomping its little feet and going, what about me? And you're like, well, whatever, no, I'm fine, I don't need this, I don't need that. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the energies of your angels, what your angels want to tell you, my darlings, with regards to your love life. Okay, brilliant. Archangel Chamuel. Embrace healthy, and for the third time, healthy relationships, my darlings. Okay? Your angels want you to embrace healthy relationships. None of this codependent, narcissistic, runner, chaser, dreamer, not dreamer, whatever thing, okay? People that we hang out with rub off on us big time, more than we know. You might think that you are the strongest person, you can withstand whatever, but they rub off on us, okay? And somebody rubbed off on you big time, leading you maybe to having addictions, maybe having leaving you in a very, very bad mental state. And here what they're saying is it's time to embrace healthy relationships. It's time to embrace healthy relationships first and foremost with yourself. Yep. It all starts with yourself. There's no way around it, okay? No way around it. No matter how you do it, no matter how much you want somebody else to come and like figure everything out for yourself. No. It's all about, you know, working on yourself, working on healthy relationships with yourself. So yeah, they're saying as soon as you, because it's time to level up, it's time to step up, and this is what's going to get you out of this loneliness. Because if you keep surrounding yourself with people who don't resonate with you, who don't resonate with your inner child, who don't respect you, then it doesn't matter, you know, how many people are around you, you're still gonna feel lonely. So yeah, my darlings, that's what I have for option number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you. Please like, share and subscribe. Remember to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, you could always email me. My email is in the description box below, and so is the link to my Patreon page with discounts on my personal readings, additional exclusive content, and much, much more. Make sure to check it out, my darlings. All right, take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye.